Question 14 is about the normal probability distribution, and we are looking at the test results of students taking an entrance test. We know that the mean is 300, and we know that the standard deviation is 100, and we're told that in the test 10% of students achieved a mark greater than K. So we've got some value here, K, in which 10% of students exceed. So the region to the right of this, the area to the right of this, must be 10%. So when you're given a percentage and you're asked to identify a particular value, this is an example of the inverse normal distribution. So you're going to, in your calculator, go to inverse normal distribution. You're going to enter the mean, which is equal to 300. You're going to enter the standard deviation, which is 100. And normally, you're going to have to enter the area as the area to the left. So we know that the area to the right of K is 10% or 0.1. So the area is going to be the area to the left, which is 0.9. This then should give you a score for K of 428. Now, just as an aside there, some of you might have calculators where you can actually specify the tail to the right. So for some of you, you might be able to enter 0.1 rather than 0.9. However, you should either way end up with a value of K, which is 428. In part B, we're told the college is a little bit more fastidious than that in terms of the students that it accepts, and actually requires at least 450 points. So we've got somewhere to the right of there, up here. And we're asked to find the probability that a randomly chosen student will be accepted by Maron College. So here we're given the actual values and we're asked to find the probability. So this is just going to be the standard probability distribution function. So you're going to set the lower boundary as 450, the upper boundary as just a proxy for infinity, so that's just a large number, so 9 e to the 99, something like that. And the mean is 300, and standard deviation is 100. And if you do that, you will end up with an answer of 0.0668, which is therefore 6.68%. In part B, we are looking at conditional probability. It says that given that, so that's your clue that we're looking at the conditional probability, given that Naomi attends Maron College, find the probability that she achieved a mark of at least 500 on the test. So in effect, what the conditional probability means is that we're looking at a smaller population. We're only looking now at those pupils who attend Maron College. Now, we've essentially found our population because we know that only 0.0668 or 6.68% of pupils will be accepted. So now we're only looking at those pupils, and within that we want to figure out the probability that this pupil achieved at least 500 on the test. So again, we're asked to find a probability, so we're going to set the lower bound as 500, the upper bound as just a really large number. The mean is 300, the standard deviation is 100. So we can find out from that the probability that it's at least 500 is 0.0228. So what we want to do then is take that value, 0.0228, and divide it by the probability that someone is accepted into Maron College, and that gives us a final answer of 0.341 or 34.1%.